Hi, good morning. Welcome to today's episode of Money Capsule with Susie. Today, I want to be talking about a very uh, important topic. I'm going to call it an heart-to-heart discussion with my fellow women, and of course, the single ladies too. Uh, During the course of the week, I came across some information. It's not like uh, it's a new thing. I've always been coming across it, but this particular time, I was very angry in my spirit. I was very disturbed, and I feel like today I need to talk to women. Like we need to talk to ourselves, guys. Please, I don't know. I even feel like I should kneel down and beg you so that you can know how important this discussion is. You just have to get it right. Please, I'm begging you. We're talking about your happiness here. We're talking about your life. I mean, marriage is supposed to be for eternity. So why would you want to gamble on that? I mean, this is not pretense happiness on social media, posting your husband's picture together forever, and you know that deep down you are suffering. Marriage is not designed that way. I mean, with the way a lot of things is going on in marriages now, it almost feels like, in fact, I've seen someone like one or two teenagers or youths that are saying that maybe they will not just get married because we are making a lot of mistakes. We are ahead of our junior ones. People are coming behind us. All this that is coming up is making them feel as if marriage is not something that they should venture into because of a lot of things that are happening. Please, you just need to get it right. Marriage is not gamble. It's not. If you are not really sure that this person is the one for you, if you are not really sure that this is a matured person, somebody that knows what he's going into, it's not enough for you to be prepared. It's not enough for only you to have a lot of knowledge about marriage. It's two now. Two becomes one. Only you cannot make your marriage to only you cannot make a heaven marriage, a joyful marriage, a perfect marriage. It takes the two of you. It takes the knowledge of both of you to do this. So as long as you've been preparing, I have friends, even myself, before I got married, I've been preparing for years. I've been attending marriage programs. I've been reading a lot of books. So it's not enough for me to just do that when my husband or someone I'm supposed to marry has little or no knowledge about marriage. Life has gone beyond this. This is an institution. This is a journey that you both are going into, and you've not been there before. So you have to just be prepared. Your spouse, I mean, your husband or your fiancé has to have enough knowledge about that journey that you guys are going into. You have to be sure about the kind of person this man is. Please. It's not just the surface. It's not about him going to church. It's not about him being financially stable. It goes beyond that too. Some men are not even prepared for it at all. I mean, they just look as if they just feel like, okay, marriage is okay, I make money and we have kids, so if I have money to take care of my children. From statistics and from my experience, and I've asked one or two people, I tend to figure out that men think that marriage is just about providing. But ladies, am I talking your mind? It's beyond that. It's not just about the money. The money does a lot of things, yes. But how do you handle issues? How do you show our love? How do you train your children? I mean, one of the reasons, another most important reasons why you need to get it right is because of your children's sake. A lot of little children are growing up now and they are becoming something else. And even you can testify that some people of our age group, you can almost tell that their own training is just wrong. For your children's sake, you have to get married to the right person. I was on the internet, I was reading some things about some teens, 16, 17 years, and if you see the way they are talking about their father this, their father that, I mean, they don't even want to go near marriage at all. And some is even thinking that, some says, as like from the age of maybe 7, they've always known their mom to suffer. Their dad brings a lot of ladies, do this, beat her. You know, that kind of woman will be having the kind of mindset that it's normal to suffer in marriage. Like, it's normal to get beaten because her mom is still there and she's about 17 or something. And she said she grew up knowing that. Please, my dear sister. Okay, you know what? Let me just tell you 4 things that I think matters for you to know that he is the right person for you. The most important thing ever is for that man to have a fear of God. Very important. Because if he has a fear of God, I've said it in one of my episodes, there are limits to things he can just do. And for a man to have a fear of God, it's not just by saying he has a fear of God. For someone to have fear of God, he will know God, right? For him to have a fear of God, he will know God. That means he's someone that serves God. He's someone that is close to God. So it's not just about him saying that he fears God. That means you have to be certain that that person lives in the will of God for him to fear God. Because that one is very, very important. There are some things that I tend to read that I'm like, how can someone just treat his wife this way? How can a man just live this way? It's because such person doesn't have the fear of God. Like, the person doesn't reference God at all. And you will not be surprised that that kind of person can even be going to church and even be serving in a unit. So it's beyond that. You would know, by their fruit you shall know them. That's what the Bible says. You will know if this person is truly a child of God, if this person truly serves God. And another thing is knowledge. What knowledge does he have about marriage? See, that one is equally important. It's very important. Okay, fine. Even if he doesn't know much, while you guys are cutting, go to programs. It's not just about going out to have fun, traveling to Lagos, traveling everywhere to have fun, go see a movie. Go to programs that will help your marriage. At least, if 10 things are being said, 2 will enter his ear. By the time you go to like 10 programs before you guys see it off, he would have a little knowledge about it. When you come across an article online, send it to him. Let you guys sit down and discuss. It's not enough for you to just sit down and discuss about other things. Tell him that I want us to discuss about this issue. What do you think about this? I stumbled about this on the internet. Let me have your thoughts. You got. So it's not just about talking about it. Okay, let's talk about it. Who will be doing the housework? Who will be doing the... Men can change. Men always do. Even women do that. Like, you guys would have agreed on something. And at the long run, when the whole thing is now setting, it will look as if... but we agreed on this. So it's not just about talking about it. It's about practical. It's about you being sure who he is. So the knowledge that he has about marriage is very, very, very important. Please, you just have to be certain that this person knows what he's going to. He's not just going to the marriage because he feels like he's old enough, everybody's pressuring him, he's financially ready. There is a lot to marriage. There is a lot. And then number 3, I'm just going to give us 3 because if I begin to list it, the list is endless. I don't want this video to be so long. Number 3 is how mature this person is. Some people are above 30, close to 40, but they are not matured at all. Like, you need to see the way they handle issues. Their friends control them, their parents control them. Any little things that happens to them, they don't know how to react. They just get angry unnecessarily. They just treat you unnecessarily. Some people see their wives as slaves. Some people see their wives as house help. Once they get married like this, they don't do anything else. Even to just do little things at home, they can't. So such man is not matured enough. You have to be sure of the level of maturity of a person. And how are you going to be sure? Is by you guys having discussions. Sometimes see the way he responds. Sometimes when there's little arguments, see the way he acts. Sometimes when you say some things to him, the way he responds. Sometimes when you have to do things, is it just pushing it to you that get this done? You know, from little things like that, that's when you get to know the kind of person that this person is. Please, my sisters, I'm begging you, your peace of mind matters. Your life matters. Why get into a marriage that you're not happy because at least it's there that you have done it? That's not what marriage is supposed to be. Marriage it's supposed to be a sweet experience, supposed to be a safe place, supposed to be a place of joy. It's a learning process, yes. You continue to learn. It's not like there will not be up and down, but it's not as if you should be regretting that you are in the marriage, or every now and then you should be crying, and you should be pretending with your co-workers and everyone that you're fine, and deep down you're suffering and you're almost entering depression. Please, please, I'm begging you, you just have to get it right, please. Thank you. I'm sorry I look so serious. It's because I'm just very, very pained, and I just hope that even if it's just few people that gets this message, I really appreciate it. Thank you. I'll see you on my next episode. Let me smile. Bye bye.